Crippled God Foundry has a new Kickstarter coming out, the Monster Slayers Shadowcurse. If you love dark fantasy, iconic monsters, and beautifully detailed miniatures, this is a campaign you don't want to miss. We got sent a box of 6 of their miniatures from this Kickstarter to review, so let's dive in. For those unfamiliar, Crippled God Foundry is known in the tabletop community for producing high-quality, detailed miniatures that perfectly capture the essence of fantasy and some sci-fi worlds. From adventurers to villains, they offer both physical models and 3D printable files. So no matter how you like to build your collection, they've got you covered. Monster Slayers Shadowcurse expands on their Monster Slayers series with even more exciting content. Not only do you get a huge range of new miniatures, 36 of them to be exact, but it also comes with a fully fledged 5e compatible adventure. The branching narrative and beautifully crafted battle maps ensure a highly replayable experience, perfect for any dark fantasy RPG lover. Now let's get into the miniatures, and I'm going to bring you in for some detail shots so you can get a close look at them. Now I'm especially excited about the zombie unicorn and creepy scarecrow. I could see incorporating both into a Halloween one-shot or special. Okay, let's come over here and look at them individually. All right, come with me. Let's start with what they're calling the two-headed gnome. This is one of the free 3D printable file downloads associated with the Kickstarter, along with a headless horseman and bells of ill omen. I like that all of these come with the base detached. It's a lot less likely to break in transit, and I think it can actually make painting easier. Okay, now looking at this, there are a few spots you can see. Let's see how close I can get you. Right. That's too close. Okay, right there. As you might be able to see, there are a few spots where you can see the 3D supports are still visible. These were 3D printed with a very high quality, but they all seem to be on the bottom, and looking at them, they're not really going to be visible, and especially once they're painted, you're not going to see them, and you can probably even like go in and clip them off if it really bothers you. Okay, so looking at this base, there doesn't seem to be a specific like orientation that this guy has to be on this base, but I think it's going to be pretty easy to glue down. This has a pretty flat surface, so once it's glued down, it's going to be pretty solid and attached. I like the detail in this. It's definitely a character, and yeah, let's look at the back. Here, let me hold him this way. So yeah, you can kind of see all over. There you go. Now on to one of the shadow touched heroes. I like the detail. This is definitely like a character, really cool character. Now, and there are some really fine details on this. Oh wow, this shield. I'm hoping you can see the details on this shield. And I might have to insert a couple of like photos, but you can probably see like right here, there's some chainmail. It's fine enough that I think you are going to really need to go in with some light layers with your paint, or maybe an airbrush if you're going to want to preserve those. Maybe some of the stuff on the shield, I think you can definitely see the rooster head, but there's also some like filigree type stuff going on in there. Really, really pretty. Like the base, I think it's cool with little rocks, and there are some vines here. That's a really cool look. This mini is giving me like druid paladin vibes. Like if Keyleth had been the one to wear the Deathwalker's ward. Ooh, that's a fun alternate world fanfiction idea. Hey, if you know of any of those, let me know. And yeah, nice sword. This is a little not 100% straight. I don't know if that's this exact print or something to do with the material. And again, a couple little pieces here and there of some of that sprue the supports from being 3D printed. Really beautiful, though. Really beautiful miniature. A huge thank you to our amazing patrons, especially Tabletop Unglued. Your support helps us keep making the videos you love, from game reviews to advice and everything in between. If you're not a patron yet, consider joining us. Your contribution makes a big difference in keeping the channel going strong. Plus, as a patron, you'll get access to exclusive content and behind-the-scenes updates. Head over to patreon.com/rollforinitiative after the video to check out the perks. All right, let's get back to these miniatures. All right, let's keep going in size order. We have a very creepy scarecrow. The grin on this guy is unnerving. I really like the body language of this. The previous two miniatures had much more of like a relaxed pose, but this pose feels like, this guy could come to action and come to life at any moment. Now, okay. Again, we have a pretty standard base. I wonder, let's see. Okay, setting him down on the base. Okay, a little wobbly on the base. Oh, hey, look at that. He stands up on his own. Okay, so I was a little worried when I saw these like spindly legs and there's nothing really substantial here to have a spot to glue down. But the fact that this will stand up on its own makes me actually think that, gluing it down is going to be pretty easy. You're not going to have to worry about like holding it in place forever. Again, great details with like little bits of straw poking out here. I love the folds in the fabric. It feels very like caught mid-action. Yeah, this guy is really cool, and I feel like perfect for like a Halloween, fall, spooky vibes. Onto a zombie unicorn. I like this. I love the face in here, how skeletal it looks, and the like sinew stretching as it's like neighing or roaring, perhaps, whichever that this beast does. I do wish, looking at it closely, that some of the skeletal nature of the face extended down more into the body, like if part of a leg bone was showing through, or some ribs. I think you can see it in the light, and especially more over on this side. But you can actually like see the ribs under the skin. That's cool for the sculpt. And there are these little spots where you can definitely have some like cool sores, and there's weird stuff growing on it, as well as all of the spines coming out of the back. Oh, and the base. Okay, let's look at the base again. Ooh, there's a really cool like horse skeleton on the base. Okay, how does this fit on the base? Okay, definitely fits on the base. It looks like there is you don't have a whole lot of wiggle room. I'm not seeing a specific spot to definitely glue it down, but that's going to give you a nice looking miniature right there. Moving up in size again, we have this like Death Knight looking dude. Okay, I think this one is more of the like 33 millimeter. Again, great detail. There's some like chains here. Let's see if I can bring you in a little closer. Again, a good like neutral pose. Let's see how. Okay, he's a little front heavy. Oh, the base has these little feet here. So, yep, there we go. Like fits down on the base, and I think once he's on the base, he's a little less front heavy. Let's give you a look at the back here. There's that nice sword. Again, some good movement in the fabric. I can doing some washes and highlights to really bring that out. Cool shield. I wish there was a little bit more character in the face. It does look kind of skeletal, and there's the kind of sinister lack of grin or facial expression, or perhaps a little bit more detail up here on the helmet. There's some really cool detail down here on this knee pad down here. And I kind of wish I'd seen a little bit more up here in the helmet. But I think that you could potentially do, paint in a design or something like that to have a really cool effect. And finally, the biggest miniature that we got sent, this guy. I'm actually going to zoom out just a little so we can see him. This is, this guy is creepy. He's got like intestines hanging out. There's all of these tentacles coming out of his back. Getting very like, from the face, getting very like Pan's Labyrinth, Guillermo del Toro vibes from this monster. Again, this feels more a 35 millimeter, but you could probably use this for a regular tabletop as well as like a large creature, kind of the same as with this Death Knight. Here, let's hold the, you can see the Death Knight and the hero character next to each other to give you a sense of kind of size with these things. Come on, focus in. Whoop. There we go. Give you a sense of size. I like the posture. It feels like it's like pointing at its victim with its multiple hands. This also has looks like it has a very specific way that it goes on this base. Looking at it, there's definitely like a little footprint here and little like pads there. Yeah, that definitely fits in there. See how he stands, not glued down. So yeah, definitely glue this because he's gonna fall. But I actually like that less so than the Death Knight. This base, there aren't quite as obvious. So if you have them on there but don't line it up exactly, those little divots aren't necessarily going to be noticeable, especially if you are using like a little bit thicker glue that might not be as forgiving. So there you go. Now, looking at some of the other images from their Kickstarter, there are some Mothmen, that look really cool. This thing, a Hydra, a Chimera, some giants, harpies. Each of these miniatures seems really well suited to a dark fantasy campaign for D&D, Shadow Dark, or even Mork Bork. And also don't forget that they also have a bunch of scatter terrain pieces. The 56 pieces are divided among 5 locations, from cursed swamps to ancient ruins. This set is going to make your battlefields as immersive as they are terrifying. The Kickstarter is packed with goodies and has early bird pledges that offer awesome discounts. Plus, there's even a limited pledge for physical miniatures printed in the high detail resin with free worldwide shipping. You can back Monster Slayer's Shadowcurse using our link in the description. If you love spooky, twisted, and epic miniatures and campaigns, this is the collection for you. So have you picked up any miniatures or prints from Crippled God Foundry before? What do you think of them? And how would you use these 6 miniatures? Did any of them spark any ideas or inspire like a storyline or anything? Let's chat more in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Roll for Initiative. Bye! Okay, all right.